Hello YouTube friends, this is Recovering Yankee, also formerly known as Come and Take It. My next project, I'm going to be helping my neighbor. Notice the key word is help. I'll tell you about that in a bit. But her fence is crooked, as you can see. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but that area in front of the fence has sunken down at least a foot and is no longer level with respect to that fence. Okay, and this fence has sunk in a little bit, but not enough. However, the gate has fallen down. So in this gate, an easy fix I'm going to be doing is, see these clamps? I'm going to take these clamps right here with a screw. I'm going to replace the screw, replace the clamp if necessary. The screw is definite, the clamp is possible. So I'll replace, if necessary, these two clamps, one there, one there. I definitely have to replace these screws because you can see it's all bent. Okay, I'm going to put some washers in there. And I'm going to adjust the clamps up or down as necessary. Looks like I have to adjust them down. I'll adjust them down, say 2 inches, and then retighten the clamps around these posts, around this L-shaped, they call it a male, but I don't know, L-shaped male. This is the female, that's the male. I'll replace these clamps, move them down. That'll lift the gate up, so it'll be higher. See, I have about 2 inches to go before it's at the top. I'll lift the gate up. This way it won't touch the ground again. I might also put some wheels on this end. My neighbor who owns this house and this fence, she's elderly, so in her 80s. She can't push the gate, and as you can see, it digs into the ground as you push it, closed. So far, what I've done in order to do a real quick fix is my son and I came over here the other day when it wasn't raining for about 15 minutes. We dug all this dirt out right here, all of it, and pushed it back that way. So this way the gates would still close a little bit. Okay, they were not closing at all before. So now, 2 thoughts on this one. This fence post right here, as you can see, it's not perfectly level. I would say it's like 95% level, okay? On the vertical I'm talking about. Right here. Okay, so it's mostly level. The problem with this fence post is that it has sunk down at least a foot into the soil. Now, I don't know for sure if it's the fence post itself that sunk into the soil, or is it because this part of the ground here has gone down at least a foot. Let me see if there's a way you can see it. There's the 5G tower right there, that orange top. Okay, they put that in recently. Now I'm trying to show you, let me see, you see where that cord is hanging down right there? That's a foot lower than the actual soil, as you can see right there. Okay, so that's the normal level. Down here is the level of the soil, and it even goes down further over here. Right here, the whole area is sunken in, at least a foot or more. So I have 2 thoughts on this process. Number one, I'm going to dig down because I have to straighten this post out. It doesn't have to be too straight, but it has to be somewhat straighter. It has to be much straighter than it is now. I'm going to dig down and to find out what's underneath that post. Some posts are put in with cement bottom, and the cement holds the post in place. Other people just put the post into the ground and surround it with dirt and stomp on the dirt. I have to find out what's there first. Once I find out what's there, if it's a cement-based bottom, I could, choice A, dig down until I get to the very bottom of the cement base, and then hook up a floor jack to it and jack it up, right? So it comes up a foot. Then fill in the bottom below the cement base with gravel, and then put a brick in there on top of that. So the cement base on the bottom of this pole has some of the rest on it. It'll never sink again because gravel doesn't compact very well. That's choice A. That would, of course, bring this fence up. This fence should be up to here. I don't know if you can see my hand. fence should be up to here to be level, or maybe up to here. So it has to come up at least 8 inches in order to be level. So that's choice A, is to dig out the bottom and jack it up. Choice B would be to take this cap off right here, get a connecting sleeve, and get another 8 inches or 12 inches of pole, put it on top of there with the connecting sleeve, and then put the cap on top of that. That'll be up here now, right, at this level. Then what I'll do is just simply adjust this gate up, and it won't matter if this is crooked or not, okay, because I'll be just adjusting the gate up. The least expensive way to do this is to just do what I just said, is to put an addition on here, connect it with a coupling, and then adjust this gate up and down. That would be the easiest way to do it, least expensive way. It won't necessarily be the right way, though. The right way would be to pop this pole out of the ground, lift it up, straighten it. Has to be vertical this way, vertical this way, and vertical the other way. So that's the best way to do it, but that might take a long time and a lot of effort. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to help my neighbor. There's the 5G tower, just in case you guys are questioning what it is. Fiber optic 5G towers. So every house has these towers. Now, they've put one in front of every single house. If you look down the road, you can see a couple of them. Anyway. So, why is Recovering Yankee doing this for his neighbor? And how much am I charging my neighbor to do this? I'll tell you an answer. I'm not charging my neighbor one red penny. Why? Because in the scriptures, we are told to do two things. And the purpose of having a belief in the Mighty One is to help your neighbor, love your neighbor, help the poor, the widow, and the orphan, right? So then my job, I'm going to help my neighbor. She's 83 or 84 years old. I think she's living on Social Security. She doesn't have the financial means to take care of this. Obviously, I'm not. She already told me she's going to pay for whatever supplies I need, after I told her that I was clearly not charging her for anything. She said, well, I definitely am paying for the supplies. I said, okay, that's fine, but I'm not charging you for my labor then. And she's happy with that. She's a Christian woman, and she said she's so thankful, in her words, that the Almighty helped her by sending me along to help her. So she's very happy about that. And so that's my goal. I'm going to help my neighbor. So anyway, if you like this, if you have an idea of how I could lift this post up, or how I could level it off, other than the ideas that I've already used or presented, please let me know. Let me know if you think you have a better idea. I'll be more than happy to try it or give it a thought. And if you have an idea of how I can make my plan better, then I'll be more than happy to give that a thought as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. Okay? Peace to you, and I hope that you will share this with your friends and hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.